What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes. Last time, Kamen Rider Joker got saved by Kamen Rider Accel. Ryu, Teddy, Teddy Ryu, something like that. People call him Terry. He's double secondary rider. He's a detective who was sent to Futo to help the city with all the dopant related issues. And now we're going to see him in action. Now, Kamen Rider Accel, his movie form, Axel Trial, and his EX form, which we can't access yet. Kamen Rider, well, that's Trial. One thing I want to say is that Axel has a few mechanics. For one, in his base form, he has full throttle mode, which, you know, big damage. It wastes a ton of RP, but, you know. Here, I'll big damage. It wastes RP and all that. The other mode has a booster. Yeah, it's just engines everywhere, so you can fly and crap. Pretty strong. So when you max out your EX gauge, you unlock EX mode, which is your final form. Axel's final form is Trial. So once you have that, it'll waste your EX gauge, but you can just access his strongest form. Now, a lot of the riders have strong final forms, and you will be able to use them, and they're relegated to the EX form. So you don't have too much time to actually like get to use them, but they're cool. And Kamen Rider Accel can also become a bike. So yeah, he's a professional motorcycle. I don't really know why, but he can remove his driver. I think it's just called the Axel driver. He can remove it and turn into a bike. It's not used often in the show because it's CGI and shit, but that's a thing he can do. Okay. The Axel, I would say, is a pretty good rider. My least favorite thing is, for some reason, there is a few flying forms in this game. The only one I have issue with is Booster, because it's the only one that gets caught on shit. Maybe it's because of when I'm playing as Booster, but I don't know. I feel like all the other riders, I don't have the same issue. So I don't know if that's something to do with the model or something to do with all the effects, but yeah. Oh, now we get to see Axel Glazer? I think it's Glancer. You see the tire tracks because he's a bike. It's a pretty good finisher. And then his catchphrase. I'm going to count that as Axel Glancer because, you know, he did do the finisher. It was all dramatic too. And I just want to point out, you can see that his helmet forms multiple A's. One on the visor portion and his little head crest, I guess, what you'd call it. They form A's because Axel starts with an A. As we've seen before, the Gaia memories represent, you know, Cycle, and it has the symbol of C. And Joker, it's a J, you know? Look, great shot of his belt right there. That's an A. unless the compression made it so you couldn't read that. But yeah, I don't really use full throttle mode a lot, so I just want to say when you use it, you can do his other finishers and crap, and just, you know, it's just a lot stronger. But yeah, so I just want to call attention to that. And Booster is actually a movie form. This is the first movie form we've seen. It's accessed by that little brick on top of the Axel memory. It's very weird, but whatever.
ゼウスはコアエナジーでコアメダルも強化できると言ってたな。そうだね。だとすると、ここに恐竜のコアメダルがあったのはゼウスの研究のため？おそらくだ。しかも間違いなく多くの犠牲を出す邪悪な研究だ。アイダ博士がゼウスの悪事を知ったとしたら妨害だってしたんじゃねえ。そうか。だから危険なメダルは持ち去ったのかも。そして次に向かったっていう港湾セクターの研究施設で調べる。もしそうなら早く回収しないと。
先ほどの敵の撃破でこのセクターが解放されました。港湾セクターへのゲートもこれでロック解除されているかもしれません。
よし、先を急ごうぜ。
And oh, so the standard survival mode allows one to use, that is skill gain, to use by the book. I believe by the book is the one you unlock for normal survival mode. I will not be using any survival mode stuff, obviously, but I just say that I believe that is the reward. I don't necessarily remember correctly, but you only really care about the EX gauge permanent, RP gauge permanent. So I'm gonna give you. Well, I have nothing for you. Max RP would be good. I'll just give you defense for now, so you have something equipped. We don't have that many right now. And then while we're at it, let me go to skill gain. So unique attack or max RP. I really want max RP on Axel. I think we're good. What's your the rush? Yeah. I think we're good for now. We may have been in the same room as the Claydol Dough Pump, but that does not mean our Kamen Riders are going to fight the regenerative properties of Claydol at the moment.
ちょっとガメル、あんたメダル3枚も取られちゃったの？
ごめんよ、メズル。しかもまたオーズに奪われたとは厄介だな。奴が強くなってしまうからね。
Okay, now we get to show off his other forms. Booster. I will say a lot of people really were excited when Booster was like shown off in the movie, because Trial did this thing where when he transformed into it in the show, he would turn yellow for a minute, because you'll see what I mean, but he would turn yellow for a minute with like it was like CGI and crap, but that obviously never appeared in the show. You know, I'm just gonna do my finisher. Yeah, you deserve that. Yeah, RP up on Axel would be amazing, but as of now, we'll just stay the way we are. But yeah, so this form basically gave us that yellow Axel form that so many people wanted to see, which was really cool. No, my octopus was eaten by the menu. So, when EX gauge is max, if we press plus, you see that big brick, it had 3 lights and it would switch. So this is his final form, Trial. And in this current moment, it grants us max EX gauge, so we can remain in this form indefinitely for the time being. This form has super speed. You're probably never going to use it, but it has it, and it's fast. Yeah, it's so fast it just appears. So, yeah, that's the point of this form. And with max EX gauge, we can perform as many finishers as we want. This is Machine Gun Spike, an absolutely amazing name. Yeah, if basically this thing has a timer, and if he doesn't finish within 100 seconds, he dies, or something like that. It's been a while, but yeah, this form does have its downsides. Yeah, you can see what I mean with it's good. This is probably one of the better final forms in this game. Like, better things you can spend your EX gauge on. And you cannot press the A button and do an attack into an EX form, and you cannot do an attack into another form. They're completely separated by the plus button and the fact that they're special, so... Well, we still have it. Why not? You know what? We're just doing this finisher, too. Oh. I will say I really love Axel's finishers. Oh, and Boosters is just Booster Slash, because he uses his sword, and that's it. There's nothing interesting about Booster's finisher, because it's nothing unique, but we don't need to talk about that. Nope, that was a misclick. I don't know how I misclicked the triggers. Here we go. Yeah, this is... Axel is so good, like... He feels what, like, end game O's and Double feel like, with all their shit. Well, more so O's, because O's... Ooh. Gee, oh, you guys are not ready for post-game O's. You're not gonna see it. But post-game O's is, like, the best Kamen Rider in this game. And I will shit-talk, like, O's right now. But, oh, just wait till you get to those extra forms, man. And sadly, there is no, like... I know we saw a doubles motorcycle. There is no motorcycle segment where someone rides Axel. A lot of people probably really want to see, like, double ride Axel. In more ways than one. But we never got that. Come on. I'm trying to get the yeah, there you go, triple S. But our EXH is almost full. So before it is full, we cannot we can't access trial. Final forms are straight up restricted until you max out that gauge. And finishers cost 2. So if you do a finisher, you're basically going to be forced out of that because the gauge is going to deplete. So if I go to form change, can't access it. Once it's full, I can. So once you do have, if your rider has a final form, it actually is useful using form change because without looking at the top, you can actually grasp whether or not you can perform a finisher or not. So it's beneficial in some regards. So the joke in that scene is that Akiko is at the end of the show, Terry and Akiko get married. And that is the plot of like 2 movies. But that's the joke and why he's like calling you talking to an enemy and you should great courage. That's the joke. That's the funny thing. They're a happy couple in the show. Like they don't show any signs of like, oh, that's not a good relationship. It's a weird matchup for sure because their personalities couldn't be so far from anything. But whatever. Like, you know, keep going. You got the comic relief and the serious character. That makes complete sense, right? I guess it's just the Axel episode. I mean, it makes sense. I did just unlock him. And the most badass way possible. Like, easily the best entrance of any Kamen Rider in this entire game is Axel, who just appears and is like, you're weak as shit, dude. And then he just saves Joker. Like, that is by far the coolest thing. Also, I finished the Persona 5 animation. I watched that thing for reasons you'll see in a few months. Every time I ever say the word Kamen Rider Joker now, I just hear Last Surprise and shit. It's just the pain of knowing so much about so many different franchises and having so much overlap. Go for the robot. Damn it. Come on, come on. There we go. Big hits. There, wait. There we go. Nice and easy. yeah, having only 2 forms, both of which are solid. Oh, Axel, so good. Unique attack, RP consumption. Honestly, I'm going to be using Axel for a bit, so I might as well upgrade him a little. We'll upgrade Booster too. Actually, while we're here, why not look at the other riders? Yeah, definitely not Joker. We can't access Delta right now. I will upgrade. Got the Kiriba. Got some money to spend. I'll leave Zagozo. I'm not that form. Honestly, is Ozo's worst. I'm not too worried about that. Nope. Shut up, game. Not playing. Not playing Joker. I'm sorry to any fans of Kamen Rider Joker, the name, the character. I love like the concept and everything behind Joker, but actually playing him in this game, like in the show and like the movies, I loved watching him because he felt so true to like Kamen Rider as a whole. He's not fun to play because he is so lame in comparison to every other character with unique stuff to them. So I don't want to play him. Oh, here we get to things that decrease stats in exchange for others. I don't really tend to use any of those because why would you ever want to lower your attack or your defense? Well, there is one that I use. That's like one of the last things you get in the game. Yeah, that's what charging that thing does. I will say Booster's really good for closing up spaces between enemies, and then Axel you can just go into and perform a nice combo. And then we switched to Axel. Yeah. And at me using the switch attack so much, I think you can see how dumb the motorcycle form is. Mind you, there's a Kamen Rider that literally is a motorcycle. Like, not even half-assed like that. Like, straight up just all limbs gone, has full wheels, is just a dirt bike. This is a wacky show. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. I'll see you all next time for more Kamen Rider goodness. Have a lovely day, everyone.